Housing activity continues to move away from the extreme seller's market conditions experienced throughout the spring. Easing sales, combined with gains of supply, pushed the months of supply above 2 months in August, a level not seen since the end of 2022. Hey, my name is Ryan Godin, and I'm your local Calgary realtor with MV Real Estate Group, RE/MAX First. I specialize in helping homeowners and home buyers navigate the real estate market in Calgary, Alberta, so they can move into a better home and improve their quality of life without having to worry about a thing. In this video, I'm going to go over the highlights from CREB's August 2024 Calgary Real Estate Market Update for Calgary and the surrounding areas. As expected, rising new home construction and gains in new listings are starting to support a better supplied housing market, said Anne-Marie Lurie, Chief Economist at CREB. This trend is expected to continue throughout the remainder of the year, but it's important to note that supply levels remain low, especially for lower priced properties. It will take time for supply levels to return to those that support more balanced conditions. Inventory levels in August reached 4,487 units, 37% higher than last August, but nearly 25% lower than long-term trends for the month. Higher priced properties mostly drove the supply gains, as the most affordable homes in each property type continue to report supply declines. The supply gains were made possible by both an increase in new listings in August and a pullback in sales activity. There were 2,186 sales in August, representing a 20% decline from last year's record high, but still 17% higher than long-term averages for the month. The sale declines were driven by homes priced below $600,000. Following stronger than expected gains earlier in the year, the pace of price growth is starting to slow. In August, the total unadjusted residential benchmark price was $601,800, 6% higher than last year, and just slightly lower than last month. Year to date, the average benchmark price rose by 9%. Detached home sales fell by 14% compared to last year, as gains in homes priced above $600,000 were not enough to offset declines in the lower price ranges, which continue to struggle with low supply levels. In August, there were 2,011 detached homes available in inventory, with over 85% priced above $600,000. The improving higher-end supply compared to sales helped push the months of supply up to nearly 2 months. While market conditions are still tight, this is a significant improvement from the under 1 month supply experienced in the spring. Shifting conditions are relieving some pressure on home prices. In August, the unadjusted detached benchmark price was $762,600, semi-detached. With 297 new listings and 172 sales, the sales to new listings ratio in August dropped to 58%, which is more consistent with pre-pandemic levels. This shift supported a rise in inventory levels, and the months of supply rose to nearly 2 months. While conditions remain relatively tight, the boost in new listings has helped ease some of the pressure on prices. In August, the unadjusted benchmark price was $681,200, a decline from last month, but nearly 10% higher than last year. New listings for row homes priced above $400,000 contributed to a year-to-date growth of nearly 16%. At the same time, slower sales over the past 3 months have contributed to inventory gains. In August, there were 660 units available, a 75% increase over the exceptionally low levels reported last year. While inventories are still low by historical standards, as with other property types, this shift is helping ease pressure on home prices. The unadjusted benchmark price in August was $461,700, slightly lower than last month, but over 12% higher than last August. Monthly adjustments were not consistent across districts, with adjustments in City Centre, Northwest, North, and West districts mostly driving monthly declines. Despite the monthly adjustments, year-over-year prices remain higher than last year across all districts and range from a low of 10% in the City Centre to a high of 26% in the East District. Apartment condominium. New listings in August reached 1,001 units, a record high for the month. The gains in new listings were met with a pullback in sales, causing the sales to new listings ratio to drop to 60% and inventories to rise to 1,476 units. Unlike other property types, overall condominium inventory levels were relatively consistent with longer-term trends for the month. Rising inventory and easing sales caused the months of supply to increase to nearly 2.5 months, not as high as levels seen before the pandemic, but an improvement over the extremely tight conditions seen over the past 18 months. In August, the unadjusted benchmark price was $346,500, similar to last month and nearly 16% higher than last year's prices. Airdrie. New listings in Airdrie continue to rise this month compared to last year. However, with 242 new listings and 172 sales, the sales to new listings ratio remained relatively high at 71%. This prevented a stronger gain in inventory levels and kept the months of supply below 2 months. The tightest conditions in the market continue to be in the lower price ranges of each property type. While conditions continue to favor the seller, they're not as tight as during the spring months, taking some pressure off home prices. In August, the unadjusted benchmark price was $553,300, similar to last month and nearly 8% higher than last year. Cochrane. August reported 81 sales and 109 new listings, keeping the sales to new listings ratio elevated at 74%, enough to prevent any gain in inventory levels. With 144 units available, inventory levels are nearly 42% below long-term trends for the month. Persistently tight conditions continue to drive further price growth in the town. In August, the unadjusted benchmark price was $578,600, slightly higher than last month and over 8% higher than last year's levels. Prices have risen across all property types, with the largest gains occurring for apartment-style properties. Okotoks. A boost in detached sales supported the rise in August sales compared to last year. The 67 new sales in August were met with 84 new listings, pushing the sales to new listings ratio to nearly 80%. This prevented any significant shift in inventory levels, which remain nearly 47% lower than long-term trends. With just over 1 month's supply, conditions remain relatively tight. The unadjusted benchmark price in August was $622,700, similar to last month and over 7% higher than last August. Now, if you're looking to buy your dream home or make a move, I can help you simplify the home buying and selling process so you can find your dream home without having to lift a finger. So if that's what you want, my email is ryan@calgarysagent.com. My phone number is 403-614-4711. You can also DM me on Facebook, just search Ryan Godin, or you can DM me on Instagram. My username is Realtor Alberta. And even if you're not looking to buy or sell a home right now, but you want to learn more about the market, the process, and other mistakes to avoid and best practices to do, follow me on YouTube as I share a lot of educational content. Or again, just reach out. I love helping people, I love real estate, and thank you for watching.